Hello. So they just launched Champion Seasons 2 a couple hours ago. I actually haven't started yet because I want to do a video about it, but I was doing videos about the other stuff. Anyway, it says the Champion Season has started in Dominion. Are you up to the challenge? Complete quests, gain special experience, and earn rewards. What is the season all about? You complete seasonal quests, earn season experience, claim rewards at each level. The gold ticket enables you to get rewards worth more than 225,000 total. Most of us say 200,000. This one says 225,000. And I think the reason is, so let's look at this, though. I think it's, so the last one was pretty much identical. Like, when they repeated the Ascension season, it's pretty much identical. This is looking pretty much identical as well. Ascension season was one of the best, to repeat. This one, it's okay. Technically, emerald value-wise, this is worth, quote, more. The problem is that a lot of this stuff is that you got a lot of equipment stuff. All the big stuff are equipment. And kind of as I was discussing in my last free video is, that's kind of, not the most, the most highest priority. I mean, it's okay. Equipment's good, but there's, Ascension is a higher priority, usually. Especially if I have Ascension abilities. You can get red these are different items though. Look at this. This is actually different items than the last one. So this is on different. The last one, Piercing Gaze, this one doesn't. Maybe they realize Piercing Gaze is too good. We'll have to look at that. Gifted Minion. This is just a rarity fair. If you buy the gold ticket, we should look at these, see if these other ones are the same. Orange equipment. Oh yes, this is a bit different, isn't it? No, it looks the same. Wow. Where's the violet rank? Interesting. This one looks the same, but we don't get a Piercing Gaze in the red chest anymore. Interesting. Let's see if the red, because I still have my red chest here. Yep, totally different items. Red equipment chest, Piercing Gaze is easily the best item in this box, but we got different items. In this one here, the other boxes look the same, but the red one is definitely different. Something to consider. Awakened Might is probably this, just because it's used by a bunch of mages, or Drummer's Fancy. Satiable Weenie, just kind of meh. Brace you with Bloody Lotus. There's a couple of heroes use it, Arachne use it, but you'll probably either want Awakened Might or Drummer's Fancy. I could make an argument for either of those. Those are both, I would say, the better items. It's not like Piercing Gaze, where you had last one where you had Piercing Gaze the better than all of them. But it's called Red Equipment Chest too. It's not called Red Equipment Chest. So that's something to think about. It's just called Orange Equipment Chest, so that is the same. So the Red Equipment Chest is different. So it isn't identical. They definitely changed some things here. The rest of the regular items, most of those look the same. As far as I can tell, I remember the Lemort's cards. Not too different. There, Mike said, some of the items might be a bit different, but for the most part, you're getting this kind of pretty much the same value of stuff. It is mostly equipment, though. You do have some emeralds, some, skin stones and stuff. Skin stones are pretty good. Artifact stuff. But the big prizes are, all these equipment things, which... they're okay. I feel like they're kind of meh compared to, the Ascension season. You do get a bit more emeralds in this one than I think some of the other ones do. You get some more... You definitely get more certs. Certs are good. But the final boxes, I mean, they're red equipment fragments. You do get some red equipment fragments, but it's... You need, 200 of these to do anything, so this is pretty... This is pretty underwhelming. I mean, as I said, I don't think the last one... I do think these boxes look a bit better than the last ones. Looks like there's more stuff. I don't know. I'd have to double check, but yeah, the red items are definitely new, so it looks... Because usually gold's on top or whatever. So this is pretty much... All this stuff below was in the old ones, and then everything above is just added. So now there's a lot more items you can get, but you get 3 or 5s. Right, 5 fragments. It's alright. It's still pretty underwhelming. I think that these items are worse than some of the others. I think the 500 skin stones were probably the best. Or the runes. 15 runes is easily the best prize here. By far, this 1500 emeralds, that's easily the best prize here. Was in the last one. I mean, if you need red items, a lot of these are the ones you don't really need, though. Like, most people have, like, giant surpluses of a lot of these red item fragments, so this is pretty underwhelming. A lot of things need the cicadas because it's a mage item, but, like, this one is only needed for the dodge heroes. So, yeah, I find, like, I honestly, these might be in some ways worse just because you're going to have more of these kinds of items, preventing you from getting the better items, like this, like the runes and stuff. So now the runes are going to be rare. So, yeah, I'm not too keen on this one. I mean, it's okay. I will buy their gold ticket. It is still an incredible value because it is $45, which is, you can get a rarity fair and max out a full tier here. Like I said, that is, you get to promote your strongest here. Like, this is a full tier of items. Like, let's see if we got, can we spawn a rarity fair? Let's try spawning a rarity fair. Here we go, rarity fair is in town. So that's what it costs. So that's 68,000 emeralds. If I use the prize, whatever it's called, like the gift of the Dominion on Morgan, right? Because all of our items here, like if I use that gift of the Dominion, because you can use it on red +2 to fill in all the things, that's 68,000 emeralds for in her case. So that's what it would cost. So you have to think about, like I said, so how much does it cost? Like, right, so that's $45. So like, so during 4X, I can get like 89,000 emeralds for $46. So 68 emeralds worth of value right there in the rarity fair. Like if I was going to rarity, I don't recommend rarity fairing for multiple reasons. I don't think it's the best value. Plus I think equipment's kind of lower value. But it still is, I do think, worth buying, like, for most people, because you do get a lot of skin stones, you do get other items, like, there is a lot of item fragments. There's some more emeralds in this one than a lot of them, so you do get some emeralds, so, like, how many emeralds you get? 1,000... 12... 37... 57... 82. So there's 82,050 emeralds. So maybe it's, like I said, it's about, I guess that's about the same as some of these others, but you do get a lot more as some other stuff. So certs are probably one of the better items. Certs are nice. Be nice to see more certs in these, but there's a lot of skin stones and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, not too much more to say on this. I have done like other videos, like for the most part, like the red chest is different. There's red equipment chest too instead of the red equipment chest. Some of these items might have changed, but for the most part, they do look the same. So yeah, it's just like I said, if this is a good way to, like, if you're trying to get to the higher tier items, it's not bad to get orange and red items, but overall, it's, like I said, it's kind of lackluster, I feel, compared to the other seasons. I think this is like the worst season event. I mean, not that to say that's bad, it's still incredible value, but you just gotta keep be realistic about it. The equipment's just not as exciting or quite as valuable as some of the other stuff. That's why they give you a bit more like emerald value in this one, but it's still kind of meh. I actually just recently did a video about this where I like kind of ranked like how valuable investing in this equipment is compared to other things you can invest in when advancing your heroes. So if you want to check out that video, the link is below. Thanks for watching.